Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lucille, and if you're new here, welcome to Club Artistry Heaven. Over here we speak about all things Etsy, digital products creation, the selling of your products, making a side or full-time income from your business. So if that's something that interests you, please stick around, hit the subscribe button, and just engage with us, engage with me. If you've got any questions, if I can help you with anything, please let me know. Also, I've got a 2,000 plus Facebook community group, which is free. It's a private group, so you will be joining a lot of like-minded people in that group that is as excited and passionate about the digital side hustles. Again, if that's something that interests you, please come and join us. It won't cost you anything, and I hope you're going to enjoy today's video. So today we'll be speaking about Artistry and their recent V6 update. So if you're new to Artistry, it's basically an AI generating system that caters for people such as me who are in the digital product business, who sell some of these images that you're seeing on my screen, scrolling up now. If you need a tool, or if you need the ability to create Tumblr apps, t-shirt designs, mock-up generations, invitations, junk journals. Listen, the list just goes on, right? Artistry is the system of choice, one of the systems that I'm using. And today I just want to speak about the version 6 update, which we had recently. And if there's any questions, please drop them for me in the comment section. A lot's been said about this version 6 update, I just want to give my 5 cents on what I think the update was all about, and also I'll be touching on predominantly the changes that will affect my community, updates on the systems that we use on a regular. So those are kind of the ones that I will be talking about. I can't cover all. Artistry is too big, it's massive, and I haven't seen one video that covers it all. There's just so much going on. So just in terms of what we'll be speaking about today, I look forward to hearing from you guys. So please respond or say something because I know a lot has been said. If you don't know, I am an affiliate of Artistry. So if you use my link in my description to sign up for the product, which is a once-off payment, 2 tiers, $49 for the commercial plan or $147 for the pro plan or premium plan, and it just means that that's the highest category. There will be no further upsells, and you are part of future updates. And it's, for me, it's just been amazing. So that's just in terms of Artistry, what the video is about. Contact me if you need anything. Reach out, drop a comment, and this is my 5 cents, okay? I hope it's okay just to share my 5 cents. Okay, so just minimizing myself over there. This is Artistry. Again, if you're not familiar with the system, this is it. Like, that's your main landing page. There is an advanced AI image designer, which is on the right, and there's the fast AI image designer, which is on the left. We haven't touched anything during the V6 update that we had Friday past. Nothing was discussed here, unless I missed it completely. I don't think we even touched advanced AI image designer. Whether there are updates made there, I don't know. I'm not going to speak about it. So just so that we are clear, right? The updates that we did cover all sits in fast AI image designer, and you will see as we navigate through the system, you'll see a couple of beta labels. Obviously, that just means they're still busy with it. It's there, but they're testing it. They need data from us to be able to tweak it, to check and see. So please just keep that in mind. If you see a beta sticker, it means they are still testing it, and they will make an announcement to say, all sorted, and go for it. Okay, so first of all, I just want to also mention that I wasn't aware. A big part of Artistry's customer base are storybook creators. I'm not one of them. I don't sell storybooks. I really wasn't aware. So, like, just off the bat, I just want to let you know that it was heavily leaning towards storybook creators and updating the system for them, right? So the first one I'll take you to is the AI Storybook Studio. It's also a new label that's been added to the navigational panel, so it wasn't there before. So just so you know, it's new. And again, beta. So basically what this tool is all about, idea to storybook, turn a child into the lead character of their own story. I haven't done any of this. Update was on Friday. Saturdays, I didn't really do much Saturday. There were some system issues on Saturday, like in the group, letting the development team know that the stuff was going on. Normally, when it's update time, normally when it's from one version to the next, there is a period where there's sort of hiccups, and then the development team is very active in the official group to try and assist with, what is your design unique number? What did you do? What was the prompt? So that's kind of the vibe that I got from the last update. And this is me. I would just like, okay, they're busy with it. Whenever there's an update, they are busy with it. I'm not really going to work on it until they've kind of figured it out, right? So that was me Friday. That was me Saturday. Sunday, it was family day. We just like spent time together. I didn't really work on Saturday. People kept asking. I got emails to say, Lucille, it's taking long to download. Are you having the same problem? And my responses were just, look, I was on it earlier this morning. I did a couple of generations, but the system was fine. Speed is fine. I don't have a problem. But I would say in the mail, I wasn't like heavily working on it because I had other things to do. But anyway, so that is what was going on. Like I said, generally when it happens with updates, I step away from the system and I just let them do what they need to do, right? And also, all of these tools, apart from one, I haven't checked them out, so I'm checking it out with you guys now. So if I take long, it's just I'm trying to figure my way out around it, and I'll show you which one I've actually played with, which I'm quite comfortable to show you because, like, amazing results, right? So storybooks, I don't do it, but this is what the system is promising you. So they are saying you can create. This is not new. We could do this before, but I think the difference here is you can actually use your own child's image. Now, before we go here, let's just go to realistic images. Okay, here we go. So photorealism. A toddler boy in a indigo blue jeans with a green t-shirt on, looking straight into the of the camera. I'm not gonna give it whatever. I'm just gonna let the system decide ethnicity and it's lenses without an E. I'm just gonna let the system give the features. So straight into the lens. Okay, he is happy and smiling with some characters. Photo. I should have done this. Sorry, I should have done this offline. Photo. Realistic image. Professional. Oh, maybe it's too much. Professional. Quality. Sorry, I should have done this offline. So let's just quickly generate, and then we'll go back to a storybook, AI Storybook Generator, and then we'll just use this image. I should have just no. Too cute. Okay, so we go back to AI Storybook Studio over there, and the promise here is that they will you can take your child, assuming that's my child, right? Yeah, because there's like no problems with the way he looks and I look. Let's say that's your child and you want to use him in the storybook, so you would obviously choose let's choose my son. And now you need to give the system some input, like style, human style. I'm going to say human style. I don't know. Let's go. Child's name is Diego. He is wearing a superhero suit with a cape. My story now, obviously you'll think I'm doing this like off the bat, impromptu. I haven't done this before. So let's say Diego is a kind boy who loves other people, and his story is about saving others or giving a hand to other people. Things like saving a cat from a tree or helping an elderly lady carry groceries. He loves helping his mom in the kitchen. and his dad in the garden. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Story type. Let's see, what do we want to go with here? I don't know. Fantasy. Number of pages. Let's go with 20. Please note maximum 25. They did speak about possibly increasing that. I don't have definitives on that, but that was mentioned during the live. The dimensions, I want to go, let's go 3x4. Okay. The book title, Diego, the Planet Saver. Author's name, Lucille Cameron, right? Because I write books now. Okay. Once you've punched in all the information, we click on generate and we let the system do what the system does. Okay. So this is Diego. This is the boy that we chose. This is the output. So that's his t-shirt, as you can see over there. His t-shirt, brown hair, smiley face. The jeans is there, the cape is there, and everything else that I have specified, right? So, okay, if you click on the image, let's first go into the image. You'll see, it will tell you this is page number 1. And if you scroll down, it will give you the prompt that the system has used, right? And that goes for each and every other image. So if you click on it, the aspect ratio, the prompt that was used to design this image. Once you look at that, and the consistency of the clothing is throughout, right? That's amazing. The cape is there, like I've said, superhero vibe, kindergarten. At the back, you see the kindergarten effect there at the back. The planet thing I've mentioned, that's bringing in planets. So once you have seen all of this, and this was 20 images, that's the cover page. Let's see, page number 0, and then Lucille Cameron. And I don't think that the hero text on the cover page, Planet Saver, Lucille Cameron, that's all your images. Consistent. What you need to look out for, I'm not a storybook seller, but obviously consistency is key. Look how cute the system was to take the t-shirts elements and now just change it to like a Superman type of look and feel. If you look here, it's just been very consistent, and I think that's amazing. Once you're happy with your images, what you can also do before we create the book, what you can do is you can click on the image. Let's say there was something off here and you wanted to regenerate that image. You can click on edit and just tell the system what you need to do. I'm not going to do it, but I want to show you this is one of the updates that has been made, right? Maybe you want to change the hairstyle, or if it's a girl, you want to change the lip color, or the nail polish, or the whatever. You can do your changes here without having to restart the whole process again. So I'm going to click out here. You can, in addition to the other buttons, regular buttons, let me just in addition to the bulk download, bulk move, and the bulk delete button, because you've used this feature, Storybook, you'll also see this create flipbook. So you click on this. Once you click on one of the images, it will select the related images that you've asked for, which is the 20. Click on create flipbook. It will pull through the information. I want it in English, but you can drop down. There's more. More languages over there. So let's back to English, right? You can select your voice.
Hi there. My name is Anton.
Hi there. My name is Amara.
Hi there. My name is Diego.
There's actually Diego.
You can use me as your spokesperson.
Thanks, Diego.
I will be your voice behind your sales and marketing efforts.
So I'm just going to go choose the front page. That you can also all change, right? Back cover. What I mean is you can choose the front and the back cover. Okay, so I'm just going to go with the happy face at the back and then select the template. So here you can choose what you want to use, what's going to work with your story. I'm just going to leave it on the plain blank one. And then once you're ready, you can now generate your flipbook. So that took about a minute and a half. it's now doing the processing of the voiceover. So I can't read it just yet, but I think you can download it, but it's now processing the voiceover. So if I can just give it another couple of minutes or so for that. So the voiceover took about 30 seconds in addition, just to give you guys some like a timeline in terms of how long it took, an idea of how long it took. Anyway, so once that's done, if you click on read, it will take you to like a flipbook sort of page. And this is basically the effect of the book, right? So
The boy with a kind heart wearing his superhero suit and cap always looked for ways to help. One day, he noticed a tiny, faraway planet looking dim and sad in the night sky. His heart felt a little tug, and he knew he had to go help that lonely planet. With a brave smile, he launched himself into the starlit sky.
So just imagine actually using your kid's photo in a book like this and making them the superhero. These are things that we could only have dreamt of when we were growing up. It's possible. So I'm just going to leave it there, and that's just the effect or the ability of V6. Artistly, you can also download it as a PDF if you don't want the voiceover, and obviously this can easily be sold both on Etsy as well as KDP. Etsy, it can be a customizable service, so you can anything customizable or personalized on Etsy, it will sell very well. Chances are that it will sell very well. So you can collect photos on Etsy. You can put your listing in such a way that it's personalized, a Christmas story, whatever, with your kid's photo in it. I think that's amazing. So let's move on to the rest of the V6 updates. The next item on the list is this one. So you go to AI Image Designer, and please go to Perfect Text and Image Designer, right? I have fiddled around with this, so it's not like I didn't use it before. I have used this one before. So this basically is a tool which is not available to all members. If you watch the video, they explain to you how to get access to this tool, but in about 10 days to about 2 weeks, everybody will be getting access. But just check out the video. They've explained to you how to get access, early access. I followed the steps, and I got access to this tool, which is why I can. So let's say basically the tool promises that you can create perfect text, still beta, still being tested, perfect text, perfect long text. So I haven't really had a problem with Artistly's text any more than I've had problems with Midjourney or Kittle, right? Ideogram's a different story because I think in terms of texting, they're just on a different level, okay? So what Artistly is now saying, in addition to the normal t-shirt, like length, couple of words, they can now almost like paragraph, like create images with perfect text in it. And I've tested it and I'm happy with it. And I thought I'll just show you guys today. So let's go. A billboard style type of image with bold text reading. Join our news today and get 3 tips and tricks for your business. Kind of, right? The image must be bold in colors and have a dash of sparkles and confetti for a huge announcement. Okay. Then I'm going to select, let's say I wanted like a YouTube thumbnail size. The thing that you can't do here is you can't do multiple generations because, again, if you watch the video, they have explained it's new, they are testing it out, so it's not something that we can do bulk anything on. I would just then click generate. The other thing that I've noticed is with this one, when I regenerate, it keeps the previous aspect ratio, which is what I want. Because chances are, if I'm working on a A4 size page, I'm going to do a whole theme of that. So I don't want to necessarily do this all the time, right? But I've noticed with this particular feature, that I can regenerate and then just land back onto the last aspect ratio that I have selected, which is 16:9 in this case. Okay, let's look at the first one. So, join our newsletter today and get free tips and tricks for your business. No need to take it to Canva, no need to take it to the editor in Artistly. Perfect text. Let me show you some of the others I've done while we wait for those. I've played of the weekend with it. I specifically went Bible scripture because they're kind of paragraphish, right? In nature. It's not a one word thing. So I used 3:16, John 3:16. And although you can't see it well there, let me show you what it looks like here. John 3:16, that's the hero text, perfect. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. John 3:16. I've never seen this type of text, long text abilities anywhere. Still being tested, right? Then I did a couple more. Then I asked it for it to be upright. Then I didn't want it slanched. I wanted to face the cameras. I wanted to be symmetric. So I played with the prompt on and on and on, right? Because that's what prompting is all about. Like, it's not perfect. You have to tweak it. Like, that's part of it. That one I did. I also did, let me go. Yeah, let me go. This one, I did this one, although the text is too small, but I liked this one because even though it's not a long text, I still like the output of that. That can easily be my phone's like screensaver. I like the colors and I like the vibe, right? I did some others. This one I used in the Artistly group. Just download this one so you can have a better view. And over here, I basically said, I was once Artistly's biggest critic, but now I absolutely love not only the product, but also the incredible people behind Artistly. Thank you very much for what you do. And that is facts. Biggest critic. I wasn't happy with it when they came out. There was too many things that they had. It just wasn't worth my time. But I love the program. And that is why I'm promoting it, because it works for me. If it was a problem for me, I wouldn't tell anybody about it. So that's a true statement, and that's really how I feel about Artistly. Okay? Let's go to the last two before we go over to the last tool that I want to show you. Okay, here we go. Join our newsletter and get free tips and tricks for your business. Peter, they're still working on it. But I've showed you all of that. So that's the power of Artistly. It's an expensive tool, as they've explained. I don't know how all the back end stuff works. It's an expensive tool. It's just staggered now in terms of its release, but it will soon be available for everybody. I speak under correction in terms of whether it will sit on the 47 plan or only on the $49 plan or only the 147 plan. Please, I didn't pay. I can't remember. I'm almost sure they said everybody, but don't keep it against me. Let's wait and see what Artistly comes up with. The last one I want to show you is called, it's called AI Stylizer. It sits over here. It's under the AI Design Assistant. It sits over here. And this AI Stylizer, the reason I'm speaking about it is because I see a case study and a purpose for it as an Etsy seller or as a digital product seller, right? So this tool promises you to convert your original image into, like, I think about 10, 20 different types of styles. So let me demonstrate. So again, you can go to your library or you can upload an image of your choice, right? So let's say we want to, let's use Diego again. Let's do this one, Diego. And then you'll see some styles popping up here at the bottom. That's about 18, right? So let's say you want to convert Diego into a coloring page, okay? Because that's what you do. You click on line art style and you click stylize image. So now it's going to take a moment just to take your 3D animation Pixar type of art effect, and it's going to spin it into a line art style. Okay. Also, what I'm seeing here is, it's still processing, but what I'm seeing here is that I don't see space for number of images. And you can change the aspect ratio, right? So let's say, also these won't work for me because it's not aspect ratio. I'm going to leave it on the default size. Go back here. So it's like 1, 1, 1. All new tools, they might increase it and give us the 4 options, but it's not here yet, so I can't speak to that. Okay, so I want to go back to AI. I'm going to go to AI Stylizer. And I want another image. Let's use this one, the like a human type of photo, and let's make it a cartoon style. Okay. Look at this one. Look how nicely that came out. That is absolutely amazing. Beautiful and perfect for coloring page creators, right? So let's go back. AI Assistant, AI Stylizer. Choose from the library. This one. And let's make this one a I like the coloring page style. But there's Lego, there's Snoopy style, there's Pixel, there's so many. So that's a 3D image, right? So if you want to take your child, again, it's a service on Etsy. Offer personalized services where you take the image and you collect the image, upload it, and then list all the styles on Etsy and say, hey, if you're interested, I can change your child's image into a cartoon style or pixel style or fantasy style or oil impasto or the knitting style or like a coloring book style, like even creating a whole coloring book based on that particular child. That's personalization. That's customization. You can even use that concept for like a birthday party and have as part of the activities for toddlers like coloring crayons, with the coloring pages and how they color him in, and he can then collect it as before they leave, just like hand it in, and he can have it for life. So this is why I love Artistry. It's not just an image generator. It's thinking beyond just creating images, and it's always a step ahead. The guys at Artistry is always a step ahead. Is the tools perfect? No. I'm going to bring my 5 cents in now. I said I was going to bring it in. Is the tool perfect? No. But it's as close as you're going to get it. I can assure you. I work with 7, 8 different systems at any given time. Part of what I do for my community is to go and research, to go and find out. Like, what does this tool do? What does that tool do? Is it going to save us time? Will it cost us less? Will it make it a better image, right? And that's why I am where I am with Artistry, because it's not just an image generator. Is it perfect? No. If you are looking for perfection, don't buy it. Don't buy it, because I can guarantee you the 7, 8 different systems that I'm working on, not one of them are perfect. I've had support emails to Kittle. I'm with Kittle all the time. This is not working. You move this. You change this. That's not working. Now I must click 3 times longer. If you are looking for perfection, don't sign up for Artistry. The last thing I want to say about this video is the seamless patterns. Right? Close out there. So I was expecting seamless patterns. I was expecting it. It didn't happen. It did not happen. There's a lot of people in my group who loves seamless patterns as much as I do. It was a bit of a bummer. What I can tell you is that they handled that, the fact that they didn't have it like available on the live, with grace, giving us definitives, giving us letting us know why, and just explaining to us that they were fixing the fundamentals, right, which is the core of the system, and that these little nice to have seamless patterns and the likes is now on their forefront. So wink wink. I have it on good authority. Those of you who are so excited about the seamless patterns as I am, just trust me, it won't be long and we will get what we expected on Friday. It didn't happen. Thank you so much, Team Artistry, for telling us in the video and addressing us in the video the whys and the plans going forward, and like I'm happy. I also want my opinion, again, my 5 cents. My opinion, I also feel that, don't shoot me down, I don't think you guys need to add anything to the system. My goodness, the mere fact that we've got bulk actions here. Do you know, as a clip artist, a clip art creator, right? Do you know what the amount of time and tools and costs it saves us just to have this feature? If you don't know, let me quickly demonstrate. So what you can do is you can select your images, assuming this was all clip art, right? You click select. You can then tell the system what it needs to do in bulk. It's not clip art, so I'm not going to bulk remove the background. You can upscale your image to 300 or upscale the image. You can increase, only upscale. You can increase the DPI to 300 because in clip art it's a non-negotiable. And there's more. Face swap I haven't done. Face swap I haven't done. Smart extend your image with the AI generated content. I haven't done. Colorize, which is, I think, an amazing feature. I think I haven't done. This is why I'm telling you, they really don't need to add anything else. Personally, and I speak for myself, apart from seamless patterns, I only have one more request, and it won't even come anytime soon because I respect the fact that they're busy with what they are doing, right? There's only one more thing that I would like the system to have, and it is the ability to customize my sizes. If I sell a 20 Oz tumbler wrap design, right, I would like to be able to set my settings in pixels so that I can generate it off the bat within that size, right? Same with a mug. 15 Oz is different to 11 Oz. Same with a t-shirt design. That is the only other thing that I would request. I'm sure you guys have others. I'm sure you guys have more. But I'm speaking for myself. I'm so grateful for the system. And especially more so respectful from where they're coming from, because I signed up 2 years ago. I was one of the first batch, right? Tammy brought me onto Artistry back then. I told Tammy, I'm not gonna struggle with this system. Midjourney was so convenient, so easy, so intuitive. You didn't need to have a Photoshop anything. And I refused to give up that learning path for Artistry back then. I rejoined this year, April, May. I think I signed up in April. I didn't touch the system. 3 days I had some login problems. I sent emails. It was my cache. I had to clean it out. I got my access. And since I got access, I have just been growing so fondly of the system. Again, I want to remind you guys, I use 7, 8 different systems at any given time. I sign up for new things so that I can test it and I can show you guys, and then you can decide if this is something that you want. Obviously, you have to do your own research. But I respect the fact that they have stuck together. I don't know how they do it on this one payment option, but that's not for me to worry about. And just this bulk feature, I've had to pay other system softwares to do background removal on its own and 300 DPI on its own, and I don't have to do that. Artistry is not just the image generator. Artistry thinks of digital product sellers, storybooks, flip art, junk journals, etc. And they don't just think for the now, they think for the future. That is my opinion. If you're looking for a perfect system, don't join Artistry. If you don't have a lot of patience, like I didn't have a lot of patience back then, and you don't think you can work through the quirks, don't. Because I can assure you, the other systems that I work on, I've got customer support emails to all of them. It's not just Artistry. So, I'm very happy with the tool. I'm making my one-time payment back with all my sales on Etsy t-shirts. I've got 2 Etsy stores. One is fairly new. The other one's been going for a year plus. I'm fairly happy with it. This does what it does, and I think it's worth the investment. If you don't know, my AI Prompt Heaven monthly course is $9. We recently had a big reveal. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody from my YouTube videos who saw what the big reveal was all about, for signing up. My sales just went up. My membership rate just went up after that big reveal video. If you haven't watched it yet, Please check it out. I added 6 new tools to the monthly membership. I'm already busy with version 2 in terms of tools, which will come within some time. Prompt library, where I add prompts. It's an educational monthly membership. I teach you the technical details that went into my prompts. I do SEO keyword research. I use eRank. I use Listedom. I use Allura. I do all the heavy lifting for you, and I put it on within the membership. This is your dashboard. You can go through clip art, tumblers, t-shirt designs, digital pages, digital patterns are coming soon, as soon as artists have sorted that out. And it's just a growing community. We speak the same language, and that's pretty much what it is. So everybody who's been watching the YouTube videos, thank you so much for signing up. I can see where things are happening, and that's amazing. Lastly, before I go, my digital product bootcamp, also wonderful response since the launch in July. I still get weekly sign-ups. People love the fact that it's a bootcamp. It's at your own pace. You can log in, go to the modules. I show you 10 digital products that you can design in this course at your own time with your own systems. I show you how to mock up. I show you how I do SEO keyword research. I show you how to look for products that people are actually looking for, both with SEO keyword tools, research tools, as well as Etsy organic ways, right? So all of that's jam-packed in one course. If you are an AI Prompt Heaven member, please DM me for a 20% discount. But that's really what I'm all about, right? I love what I'm doing. I love my community. It's growing. Thank you, everybody, for your support. If there's anything I can help you with or anything that I haven't covered that you'd like me to cover in any of my videos, please reach out to me. Drop me a comment. I answer all of them. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Ciao.